DNVR Avalanche podcast presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code DNVR when you sign up.
That is enough. That is enough of that.
To get amazing odds boosts every single night.
I'm going to keep it here.
Jesse, Blais, coming at you on a ridiculously good night. Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'm getting tips. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus. We are not. I am not going back to the full screen.
Allie, go ahead and just change it to a two-person set. I'm out.
Let's do it. Oh, no,
I'm out.
He's out, not you.
Oh, yeah, he's out. Yeah.
It's just Jesse. That's the new pod name.
Yeah.
Just Jesse.
Just Jesse.
Nobody else.
Just Jesse.
I need to start this show off by saying I hope Freddie Anderson is okay. I hope he's not seriously injured.
Didn't
Injuries
look good.
suck. It did not look good. I hope he's genuinely healthy because I'm going to spend the rest of this podcast completely dunking on Freddie Anderson.
Nah.
Awful night for that guy.
Are you going to put your shirt back on?
No.
Maybe we need to turn down some of these lights then.
Get some Vaseline for the lenses.
Yeah, Christ.
Create a mood
It's
here.
just like, no. We're just going to.
I'll go like
The lights, I mean,
Toga.
Do you have like a light diffusing screen we can just hold up?
Choga. Does that work? Is that good?
Oh, my God.
you are so white.
I know. Look at that farmer tan. Oh, it's brutal.
Yeah, look, listen to them. Poor Allie having to deal with this on her birthday.
Yeah.
I agree, guys.
Jeez.
Come on.
Avs win 7-4, by the way, in case you weren't watching. Absolute baller of a game. It was a total blast. If you missed the party bus, you missed out. That's all I got to say on that front. I don't know who is going to do the 60-second rundown because I don't know
I
how
think
you
we should
fit
make
this
Blais
game.
do it and just see if he can guess his way
Here
through.
we go.
Do you know any of the things that happened in this game?
Blais slaving away, working
Yeah.
the DNVR booth.
Him
Hey,
and,
I took the bullet for everybody.
him and
Yeah, he
Marissa,
did.
the only two people that actually worked
It was actually
tonight.
dope. Met a lot of people. It was awesome.
Yeah.
The booth was awesome.
I can do the rundown if you don't want. I was just.
What are you doing? Trying to take my thunder?
And I'm gonna time you as strictly as you timed me.
I'm going to do it in 30 seconds.
Oh, all right, hell yeah.
All right, here we go. Avs came out in the first period, decided that tonight was their night,
Yeah.
and put a stomping on the Canes. 2 goals in the first, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So far, so good.
Doing good so far.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Going to the second period, 2 more goals.
2 plus 2.
Again, I think they
Wasn't
basically.
it 3?
Well, no, it's 2. They
We've blown
scored,
by the 30-second mark. I'd just like to point that
They've
out.
scored 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they let off the gas.
True.
Yep.
True.
100%.
Let Stahl come back into it. Scores 2 goals.
Twice.
And then the Avs were like, "Oh yeah, that's cute.
Yep.
We'll just show you what's up,"
Yeah.
and then just ran away with it. Obviously, Hurricanes get a few more lucky bounces, some good tips. Avs win.
Yeah.
McKinnon with an unreal goal at the end.
Couple real nice plays.
Yeah, there
I
was
think
some
you nailed
sick
that.
plays. That was good.
Yeah, I think
I think
you,
it was somehow still over a minute, but that was good.
Yeah. But I think that was spot on. Yeah. But couple highlight reel goals tonight.
Yeah.
Ben Myers, first
Yes.
NHL goal.
First game,
in
first
his
goal.
first game, going to the net, doing the little things.
A little puck luck.
Well, yeah.
Gets that nice little backhand though.
Get rewarded for going to the right areas. It's one game, and usually that first game is where the adrenaline's up. You're just relying on your instincts and stuff, but got to be encouraged with what you saw from Ben Myers.
But how exciting is it for a guy that comes into the league and scores on his first night in the league?
Yeah.
Now Kale was like, "Yo, look, I'm gonna do this by scoring on my first shift."
Yeah, playoffs,
Yeah.
all that.
But still, I mean, that's awesome for that guy. Looks
Yeah.
like he could be something for next year for
yeah,
sure.
seriously. I mean,
You want to find a way to stick, score a goal.
right? Yeah,
Pretty straightforward.
I mean, it's just an immediate replacement for Tyson Jost in terms of that like guy on the bottom, bottom 6 that you can dream on the upside. Just immediately plugs in and got to be feeling pretty good. He had a decent night in the face-off circle. For his first NHL game, having come out of college less than a week ago. Dude still has classes that he's got to get finished. You're feeling pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel bad about anything. This whole game was dope. Even the Carolina goals were dope. Everything was super dope. I don't.
Oh my
Val
goodness.
Nichushkin is
Are
ridiculous.
You okay?
Blais is dying. Val
I'm inhaling
Nichushkin
alcohol.
is not human. He's not a human being. He's a gargoyle.
Thank you.
He's an actual gargoyle.
Dude, he's getting to the point where, like, when he's rolling, I don't know how you stop him. Like, there was the quote that that came out. I mean, this was years ago, and it was just kind of being rehashed. Jaromir Jagr was playing in Dallas when Val Nichushkin comes in and made the comment, this guy could be the best player in the league in just a few years. Obviously, I'm not saying he's there yet or, he's in that conversation, but you are seeing the things that caused Jaromir Jagr to say that made this guy a number 10 overall pick. You are seeing the tools and the skill and the size and the speed and the strength all being put together. And he looks like a top 10 winger right now in the NHL. Again, I'm not making the jump and saying like he's in, but like the way he's playing, find me 10 wingers in the NHL who are being more impactful night in, night out than Val Nichushkin in the last month.
Yep. It's not many.
I don't know if you could.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
everybody send your good vibes AJ's way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously,
Yes, we love you, AJ.
he's going through it a little bit at the moment, but he's
Hopefully,
a good dude.
he's smiling with what you're doing right now.
I doubt it.
yeah. Yeah, I'll say it's
I think I'm a good distraction, but I don't think
let me
he's
check
smiling
Slack
about
real
it.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, but seriously, I mean, obviously he's been up in Winnipeg, so we haven't seen him here in a bit. But always really tough news what he's going through right now. So
Yep.
we're as much fun as we're having and party bus and all that stuff. Definitely taking a minute to think about AJ and his family and stuff tonight. So.
For sure.
Shout out to AJ and the Hayfleas in general.
Keeping him in mind. Can we give the king of the game to the party bus tonight? Is that allowed?
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me one earlier, so I didn't take one.
Yeah, I want to just give it to the party bus.
I agree.
Yeah.
But for players that actually played very, very well for the Avs tonight, start with Alex Newhook.
Yeah, he was great.
That dude is going to be so good in a couple of years.
Probably
Like-
his best game in a while,
Yeah.
right? But tonight was one of those things where like you've seen a bunch of the flashes recently, and you're like, oh, if he can put it together, he put it together tonight. The pass to Confer for the first goal. Perfect! Oh my God, perfect.
It's like the same color.
I
even.
just wish that we could do that in real life.
Is that ever? I had people asking me, so I
We need the SpongeBob My Eyes guy.
I also have people begging for the horns, so I gotta.
Send it.
Begging for horns. Yeah, hell yeah. That new hook pass to Confer to set up the first one.
Yep.
And then the new hook
Oh,
goal.
great off the wall there.
Dude,
Unreal work.
just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Again, like you go back to the Avs depth. Logan O'Connor picks up an assist on the Ben Myers goal. JT Confer 2 goals. Alex Newhook a goal and an assist. Cogliano an assist. The depth is producing right now in a way that you don't want to rely on. But going into the playoffs, that is the type of depth scoring support that gets you through a Vegas series.
They're simplifying the game, right? Like, as you know, growing up, Jesse playing hockey, coaches what they want you to do, right?
Yep.
Get the puck to the front of the net.
Yeah.
And that's what the Avs have done, especially with the not first line, but your like second through fourth lines.
Yeah.
Is get that puck to the front of the net. Good things happen.
Never a bad play to put the puck on net, and that's the third and fourth lines are getting the puck to the middle of the ice, getting pucks to the net, and creating opportunities. And we've kind of seen that the pucks just haven't been going in. Well, they're going in right now, and you see what a difference that makes. Carolina hung 4 goals on the Avs tonight. They had a decent night.
Yeah, you got to look at though it's weighted because I don't know how much weight I put into it because we've talked about this before because the Avs do this thing right where they go up and then they just let off the gas.
Yeah.
And if anyone's concerned about this going into the playoffs, this is something that's not going to happen because there's going to be a lot more focus that's going to be going on.
I mean, Carolina never got the goal that mattered, right?
Yeah.
They made it
Yeah,
4-1,
it's a great
and then
point.
they made it 4-2, and they never got closer than 2 goals.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
They weren't actually that close.
No,
So-
and both great points there, and it's just we asked Mikko Rantanen after the game. You guys clinched the West, clinched the division as well. What does that mean, you guys? And he literally went. Pff. He like laughed. He goes, "It's cool, but that's not what we're worried about." And that I think just ties back to the point you were just making, Blais, of they have that tendency to let off a bit, but they can snap out of it in a way that they never could before.
Yeah.
And there's just so many maturity things that you see with this team that we just, as good as they've been in the past few years, we just haven't seen to the same extent. Some of that is what you guys are both talking about. Carolina can't close that gap beyond 2. The Avs take their foot off the gas, but know how to slam the pedal right back down. They've had a huge week the last 7 days, and they've just kind of brushed off all of it. They're back to 4 points ahead of the Panthers. They don't really care. They clinched the West. They clinched the division. Don't really care. We're just focusing on playing better and getting better in every game. That's all that matters. It's you end up with nights like tonight. It's fun to watch.
It was a blast.
The
for
other
sure.
thing that you have to give kudos to for the Avalanche is the team that you played against is first overall in the NHL for PK.
Yeah.
And how many goals did they have on the?
I think
on the
at least
power play?
2.
There was at least 2 that
There's at
I
least
know
2,
of.
maybe even a third.
Yeah.
That's a great point. I actually even had the thought on the first Avs power play, really aggressive from Carolina, pressing really hard all over the ice, and again, it looked like it took them a power play or 2 to adjust. 2 goals.
Yep.
They make the adjustments on the fly in a way that we haven't seen in the past. LA wins in regulation. Vegas loses in regulation. So what went from looking a little bit favorable for them back to
Colfax things are happening.
back to a 3-point gap for Vegas trying to get into the postseason.
Yep.
They're running out of racetrack here, folks. 6 games to go.
All right. We can all agree that, like, if I tie this off, that's fair, right, chat?
That is
I mean,
better.
or
Are
you
you just
can wear, like,
in a mood? Are you just feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it is better.
Feeling something.
Look,
But I didn't want to take AJ away. AJ's here in spirit, so that's why I had him.
There
here.
you go. Pat AJ on the head. We are brought to you by Breckenridge Brewery, the official beer of DNVR.
A lot of people are asking about your hat.
Yes, you can get this hat from breckbrew.com. Go over there and go buy it. Also, if you kept your receipt from a beer tonight, 2 for a brew hit.
Yep.
The Avs scored 2 in the
That's right.
first. So go get yourself a free brew on Breckenridge Brewery. Excuse me. Obviously, we love them. We have 8 different kinds on tap at the bar here. You can get it at your local liquor store anywhere in the lower 48 as well. So go get some Breck Brew. Then head on over to DraftKings. Go over there. Use the DNVR code when you sign up for a new account. The Nuggets didn't win tonight, but that's okay because you don't have to pick a winner. You can bet $5 on any playoff game for the NBA and get $150 in free bets, even if you get your bet wrong. Doesn't matter. And then you can go take all of that money and bet it on a good team like the Avs.
Whoa. Okay, they lost game 1. They still got Monday.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Nuggets will battle back in the series. Don't get me wrong.
It's just the first game. No concerns.
Exactly.
Are you done with your read? Sorry, I have some absolutely ridiculous betting luck tonight worst way possible.
I'm not all the way done, but if you want to
No,
show your bets.
I'll let you get through because
All right, well,
unbelievable.
either way,
Whoa.
you can go over to DraftKings and bet on whatever you want. I don't think Rudo taking off his shirt was a bet you can make, but maybe in the future. Maybe someday. For DraftKings, of course, you must be 21 or
Don't worry,
older.
it all worked out.
Colorado only. Other terms, restrictions, and conditions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And, of course, if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. All right, Jesse, what bet nonsense
I
are we
took
about to-
both goalies over on the save line. Freddie Anderson at 27.5. I needed him to get to 28. He left the game with 26 saves. Left the game with 5 minutes left with 26 saves, and Darcy Kemper comes up 3 saves shy of what I needed. So I barely missed on both, but I opened up my phone to find that I hit a 5-leg parlay, so all is forgiven.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so it all worked out.
Shots are on Jesse tonight.
Yeah, I got you guys those because for my win.
You
so
got us, though.
That's
That's
right.
weird because those always end
Let's
up on
move
my account.
on. Let's not relitigate who bought the shots, who got them up here. Let's just move on.
Second period of the DNVR Avalanche podcast. I'm going to say this, and no one can convince me otherwise.
Ooh, I'll try.
The Carolina Hurricanes are soft as shit.
Interesting.
They were so soft
They were.
at the end of this hockey game.
Do you want to hear something hilarious? Someone in the press box said to me tonight, "Wow, watching this game just really shows me how soft the Avs are."
Hard
What?
disagree.
I
What?
agree. It's someone that I really like and respect, so I'm not going to put him on blast. But I was like, psh, crazy for this one. I don't know. I didn't see anything that made me feel like the Avs were playing
Was it the
soft.
Cale Makar just absolutely annihilating a guy?
It was
that was so
it was
dope.
after the
That was so good.
Allie, you should just hang out there the whole show. Just
I might.
it was after the Josh Manson skirmish. He was like, "See, I don't know, just too soft." I was like, "What?"
I love that take in hockey, by the way.
Oh, dude.
As well as bland.
Yeah. Soft, bland. It's like
All of
baby
them.
food.
Either way, I'm like, Cale Makar runs Jordan Stahl over.
Yeah.
Dude.
And in a game where the Canes are, I think at that point they were losing 6-4. And then they want to get all big and mad. They want to be all tough. And they don't even do a good job of that. They just end up taking a bunch of bad penalties.
They made a fool of themselves.
They
Made
did
a
the
make
Hurricanes
a fool
made
of
a
themselves.
fool of themselves.
So I asked Bednar about that. I was like, so Cale Makar lays Jordan Stahl out and then talked to the hands, Sebastian Aho when he comes over. And he what did he say? Catches a guy. He gave a great quote. He's like, yeah, I love when Cale catches a guy like that. And then he's like, it can be even more frustrating when you hit a guy like that and then don't engage in the stuff. Like, it can get under team's skin even more. And like, he seriously, gave him one of these. Like,
Well, the
not
hit
even
was
worth my time.
textbook. The hit was the cleanest
clean.
thing I've ever seen. Who's coming at him after that?
Bro,
Like,
Cale Makar has that heavy little, like, half C that it looks like he's just kind of floating away from you, and then in an
in your
instant,
chest,
his shoulder
yeah.
is halfway through your sternum.
Oh, I mean, his last year in college, he was annihilating
Killing people.
little children. It was awful to watch. You felt bad for these children.
There was that. It was either a D2 or a club team that they played that exhibition game against. That kid he caught in the high slot. I was like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
poor kid isn't even a true D1 player. Like, that kid has to go to math in the morning. Like, and like try to make a career out of his education, and he's getting
Whatever. That kid's so set for life now.
Labeled,
Can
yeah.
you imagine he's like, yeah, that
Yeah.
guy right there?
Oh, he was
He
shirtless
annihilated
earlier.
me. Here's
Yeah.
the video of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Shirtless
He has
earlier.
it,
I mean,
like,
set for
on
life in terms
blast.
of party stories, but like,
yeah, kid didn't make it.
yeah. And if he was going to, not after that.
Yeah, the kid on his
Gilmore, I
draft
called
video.
your name, didn't I? Better look next year.
Oh my god. Look, I thought this game was dope. It had a little bit of everything. It had this nasty snarl, which I thought was the Canes being little babies for the most part at the end of the game. But the Avs played super fun, super dope hockey. Freddie Anderson couldn't stop anything, even though the Avs did have dope plays.
Rough night for him, for sure.
every goal you look at from the Avs is like so dumb too. Mikko's goal gets thrown out by Val from behind the net. He goes backhand, outweights him, and just rips it top shelf backhand.
Dude, it's just Globetrotter shit right now.
Straight up.
Non-stop.
It's crazy to see
control.
Mikko with a backhand, though.
What? Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah. But I mean, like, you got Val throwing no look through the legs, passes. You got Nate pulling 360s in the slot.
They're doing whatever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like that first pass from Newhook to set up Comfer, just the little like shoulder fake, looks off the shot. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's pretty bland and boring to watch because I guess there's just not much for them to play for. No drama, just high level elite skill and talent.
Speaking of, did you guys hear this stat? The Avalanche are the first team with 9 or more 7+ goals games in this season. In a single season since 1995.
That's got to be close to how many touchdowns the Lions scored this year.
That's why I got all these ones, yo.
Oh, wow. Well, I got this pom-pom because we're ready.
That's right.
Avs scoring 7 more. Ones. You want some of this?
He was shirtless
Is
earlier.
this you?
Yeah, this
Literally,
is better
the entire
than before.
DNVR family is coming up here, seeing this and being so confused.
Adam, is this you?
This is what me.
Your
This-
phone?
Is that my phone? No! Damn it.
Okay.
I feel like I just ruined something,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry. I've been staring at it for however long this has been going on now.
Someone mentioned in chat a second ago, Darcy Kemper had a ridiculously insane save in this hockey game.
Oh, I was so
and then
bummed.
But then he got scored on.
It didn't matter because the Avs
Right
can't
after.
clear rebounds.
Yeah.
So
But
disappointing.
that
Yeah.
save was out of control.
He wasn't even looking. I mean, he was
Jesus.
sprawled
I think
out.
Did someone blow their MCL on those stairs finally? I thought it would be me.
The ambulance was here for him.
Yeah. Preemptive.
I genuinely don't know what to say about this game other than it was just awesome.
Super
Like,
fun.
top to bottom, it was a fun time to be at. So this is why you got to come on the party bus next time.
Yeah, for sure.
We picked a really good hockey game. I don't know what else to tell you.
The minute that they said it was going to be against the Hurricanes, it's like, that's a dope game to go to.
Yeah.
Especially at this time of the year because there's things that are setting up, right? Obviously, tonight, the Avs clinched a lot of shit.
They
I-
did.
That's correct.
They were this close to clinching the West before any other Western team clinched a playoff spot. But two teams
Blues.
ended up clinching hours before.
Yeah.
They've been so far ahead of teams now for a while. I thought that would have been a fun little one.
My buddy let me know what the Blues are doing right now. Huge Blues fan. He's like, they're 11-0-1 in their last 12 games. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Is that it?
Good run, bud.
Yeah, and then he chirps back with the whole, well, you guys can't finish. And I was like, I'm trying to remember what happened last year.
Yeah, 4 straight games. Yeah.
All right. We are also brought to you by Avaca TV. You can watch your Avs and Nuggets as well as your Rockies and Broncos all there. They got Altitude. They got Rocky Mountain Sports Network. They got the national channels. So they got you covered for Colorado sports, top to bottom. You can jump on that. Super cheap, too, for the first 3 months when you go there and use code DNVR. Just $15 per month for the first 3 months. Ridiculously cheap compared to DirecTV. And it's legal, unlike, the other option that everyone uses.
At least in a lot of apartment buildings in Denver, some that I've lived in, you can only have Xfinity, and so you don't have an option to have other streaming services. So this is a perfect way to have another chance to watch the Avs and the Nuggets.
Great point.
And the Rockies.
Yep.
Great point.
There you go.
Not restricted
Yes.
by the man.
All you need is an internet connection, and it'll
Exactly.
be right there on your TV. You can go to avaca.tv/DNVR. That's evoca.tv/DNVR to get signed up today. Again, just $15 a month for those first 3 months. So jump on that.
We should do these super chats. 'Cause that one's hilarious.
We're getting to the super
Oh, there's a
chats
lot.
now.
I'm confused about some of the things.
Well,
What has
we'll-
this podcast turned into?
What hasn't this podcast turned into?
Someone said they had to bring in Monroy for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, we knew this one was
True.
going to be crazy.
We need to be kept in line a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Super chats.
Okay.
Do them.
The first one that we've got here is $10 for Rudo to cover his belly.
Money well spent.
You're a penny short. You're a penny short.
My God.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? It was $10. Oh,
I hope they
$9.99.
super chatted $1 penny.
Oh my God! All right, and then we have Cody here saying, "Blaze, take your jacket off."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
what is this podcast?
Sexy in here.
What is this podcast?
Oh, what's underneath this thing? Oh, everyone wants to see this one. It's the one-off. No one can have it.
We'll do it as a giveaway, just right off of Blaze's body.
He's got to end the show
I
shirtless.
might have made an order. Oh, some stomach, Sean.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a little bit of
No.
I might have
skin,
made an
Sean.
order
Bring
for
it
a few
back.
more of them today.
All right, we have an $11 super chat to let Rudo's belly hang.
We're back down to -$1 now.
DNVR After Dark completely. Someone says the shirt says it all.
Shirt is. If you guys keep donating, it's coming off again.
No, I will stop the super chats.
I was like, cut the show.
Cut
the show.
We got some love here for AJ. which
$2
I love
from
that he's just
Sober.
right here chilling with us.
Yeah.
Then we have one that says, "You guys are sick. I love the team. Love you guys. First in the West, baby."
Thank you, Schick. Much
Hell yeah.
appreciated, my guy.
All right, we've got another one from Josh here. $50.
That's
Huge
insane.
amount of
Wow.
love. Shout out,
Absolutely
Josh.
insane. Let's go. Drinks are on me. The Kemperer reigns supreme.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
Thanks, Josh.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Then we have Derek here who said, "Can't figure out super chats, but swear I will. Lifelong Canadian fan. Finally caught my first Avs game in Denver. Thank you, Rudo, Jesse, and the DNVR crew for a great experience. Go Avs."
Is that the Utah Grizzlies logo?
it does
right
kind of
there?
look like it.
Yeah.
Vancouver Grizzlies would be my
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
That would make more sense for a Canadian.
True.
Thank you for coming out, though. Awesome that you made it out
Yeah,
here.
great to meet you as well.
And then we're just going to address this one because every time I thought Allie's birthday was like a month ago. Well,
It
happy
was
birthday.
a month ago. It's also today.
It's always
Every day.
just wait
all
till
day.
it's my real birthday and you
Any
guys
damn
don't
day.
even wish
Did
me
we
a
get?
happy birthday.
I thought we got another one, or am I crazy?
Of what? Super chats?
chats.
Oh yeah, we're not done yet. Screw no, Enrique. No,
He's sitting right here. What are you doing?
no.
Walking off this stage if he keeps rubbing it.
You're gonna
No
trade
one
me
can
spots
see
here
it. No one
shortly.
can see the rub.
We got another super chat, $5 for AJ.
AJ
Send your good
love.
vibes, AJ, as
Yeah.
well. Third period of the
When are
DNVR.
we taking these shots?
Oh yeah, we should do those.
They're taking
We
those
should
shots.
Because
definitely
wait,
do those.
Great question.
Allie's
wait.
got one too.
Wait, look at how messed up. This is pure tequila. Look at how big that is.
Don't.
Derek-
Oh,
Rudo!
God.
Clinched, baby. Clinched.
Yeah.
We got her, boys. We got her.
My butt cheeks are clinched over here.
Blaze! Oh my God! I'm about to mute you all.
Hey, what
The
about
rest
me?
of the pod. Okay, the rest of the pod is just Jesse and I.
That's
I
right.
said,
Just talking to myself.
just
Jesse
Jesse.
and
It's the
I.
greatest pod.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You and me. I'm sorry. I thought you said it. I'm
All
sorry.
right, we do have to do these shots. though.
Damn.
Allie, cheers.
Cheers.
She's so disappointed.
I'm
Not
disappointed,
happy.
and look at how massive this
Jesse,
shot
cheers.
is.
Hey.
I have lost control. I don't know what to do.
See that. What Allie's talking about is my issue with the wide mouth shot glasses.
I hear you on that.
It's just so much. Allie, we had an idea for a new TikTok series where people
Oh,
just
God.
send in topics, products, ideas, and I just give my opinion on them. Wide mouth shot glasses. 2 thumbs down, the worst.
Yeah, I agree. These kind of suck.
There you go.
No sipping. I wasn't sipping. That was massive.
Can I be on that pod? I'd like to
I
counter
finished it.
whatever you say.
Jesse judges and Blaze rebuttals.
Disagree.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Anyway, game was dope. I really don't have very many nitpicks at all from the Avs. Yes, they gave up 4 goals, but who cares?
I mean, I think that's something that you're going to see. That just doesn't happen in playoff hockey. Like, all that stuff gets cleaned up, and the guys don't let off the gas because they know what's at stake, right? Like, it's not the Avs' first rodeo.
Yeah.
They're going into this knowing what happened the last 2 years.
Yeah.
To say 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just not going to happen. You're not going to see something where they just let teams back in. They're going to keep forcing the play. Like me forcing myself to finish this pod. Sitting next to Rudolph.
Like me.
We have a comment here. This has turned into the Make Allie Clinically Insane show. And I'm all for it. Thanks. That's mean.
Thank you for the $5, Ethan. I don't think she'll do it, bud.
No. This is no. That's as close as you'll get.
I forgot even what I was going to say.
Look, the 2 goals in this game before things got out of hand were both redirect goals from Carolina. And if you go into a 7-game series against a team and their game plan to beat you is redirects, if they beat you 4 games and get that many bounces, you tip your cap and say, okay, I guess you win.
Well,
that first redirect was crazy.
Yeah. Well, and like let's also, we talk all the time. Like we're never making excuses. We're always giving context. Carolina has a weird amount of desperation right now. They are trying to fend off the New York Rangers. They've had a huge gap all season. Suddenly that gap is gone.
Yep.
They find themselves down 4-0, and that's a good team. They are a very good team. They're gonna push back. The Avs probably would say that they took their foot off the gas a little too much.
For the audio
Keep
listeners,
going.
they have no idea.
They're just sitting there like,
if you're listening
what
to this
is
on the
going
podcast,
on?
just skip from now on out.
Yeah.
Wait for Monday's show.
I'm fighting to keep my dinner down.
You mean like a bobby pin or something.
But they're gonna push back, and you give credit to the Avs for weathering that pushback and then pushing back of their own, not once but twice. It was a fun game, and when you really kind of boil it down, it was an impressive game, honestly.
I mean, my only criticism of the defense on those, and like we just talked about, that's the caveat, right? Like, they've already scored 4 goals. Is I still just don't understand the empty space in front of the net in the defensive zone.
Yeah.
I don't understand where it comes from. It can't be just misreads all year. Like, this is the system they play, and it's a high risk, high reward, more of an attacking style defense where they're like, cool, if they get the puck to the center of the ice, then they're going to get that shot. And you saw it a few times tonight on, frankly, plays that didn't result in goals.
Right.
But they still got those chances because there's empty space out there to be had.
Yeah.
And some of them were just misreads where, one guy picked up, basically 2 guys picked up the same guy.
Right.
So it just misreads.
Yeah, the goal that came off after Darcy Kemper made that great stop, that's one of those ones where just nobody picks that guy up the second time. There is some of that. I think you make a great point of, like, they play very active. You look like you're digging in the desert. Like, you look like you're on an archaeology
no, he looks like
trip.
he's in that movie Holes.
Yeah.
And the comments are just getting worse and worse.
Shorter shovel, shorter hole.
They're just assuming where Rudo will go next if this is what's happening now. And let me tell you, your girl's going to be here for the playoffs, and don't worry. We'll take care of it. There's nothing that they're going to do.
I like the draw Rudo like one of your French girls. It's a great comment.
But seriously, I have missed you guys.
I know. This is so nice. Such a breath of fresh air.
Okay. Look, again, this game was just super fun. I don't think we took it too seriously, especially because it went the Avs' way. I had a great time. I hope everyone on the party bus had a great time. Do we have any actual serious final thoughts?
We do have one good question here. Will any Av win an individual award this year?
What?
Will any Av win an individual award this year? I know you guys have talked a lot about that on the actual pod.
I still think Kale
I'm
gets
on
to
Team Kale.
Norris.
I agree with that just from the, like, I know I said that maybe Yossi deserves it, but if you go and actually look at the stats, I mean, Yossi's are impressive, but then if you look at Kale's and put it into context of what it meant to the team when those goals were scored, when those points were scored, when that defense was played, like, don't remember, the Norris isn't just how much offense you create, but how much defense
you
or
play.
how good at defense are you, right? And I think if you just look at it from a defensive standpoint, I would say Kale is hands down the better defenseman.
Well, and he has the feather in his cap that was levied against him last year. He plays on the penalty kill this year. He has a lot more defensive zone starts than he did last year. He is responsible in his own end. And this one reminds me a little bit of the Makar-Hughes-Calder race, where Hughes went through that great stretch and people were like, oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be razor thin. Could be Hughes, could be Makar. And then it ended up being Makar by like a landslide. I don't think it'll be quite like that, but I do think, I don't remember who it was. It may have been AJ who talked about how every now and then you come across a year where it's just like a player is destined to win it.
Yeah.
And I think that is just kind of Makar this year. People have been talking about it all year. Had he not missed games, I truly think he would have won it last year had he not had the injury problems.
Yeah.
And I think everyone kind of knows that. I think he gained a lot of support at the end of the year last year. He's had such a great season that I think when it comes time for PHWA members to cast the actual ballot, a lot of the people who are kind of torn are going to end up defaulting to Makar.
And even if you like switch or like on the side of offense, just play a few of the OT winner goals that he's scored. Like, here you go.
Yep.
Well, and the point gap just isn't what it was 2 weeks ago. Like, I think it's after tonight 3 or 4 points. And I know Makar has fewer games played, so his points per game are probably back up above Yossi.
Still has more goals.
By a lot.
By a lot.
If he gets to 30, there's no question.
Yeah, I don't know how you can't give it to him if he gets to 30.
I don't know. When the Norris comes up, I just feel like you can't just go, okay, well, he scored this many points.
Yeah, I agree.
And, it's like, well, no, the Norris is about being the best defenseman. So, yeah, being able to produce on offense is definitely a thing. But also being able to play sound defense is another thing that should be weighted into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just don't think Yossi has that game. Like, I'm not trying to downplay
just not
Yossi
to the
at
same
all.
extent.
No.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Makar's a nightmare on defense.
I see all your super chats, and thank you, everybody, commenting my body. I know Allie won't put him up there because she's scared.
Now it looks like he's naked, though. Like
yeah, I might not be wearing pants. You guys don't know. I might not be wearing pants under this. We also had one real super chat.
He is wearing pants. Okay.
Allie's like, before I get sued, I guess I should probably show this.
$5 from Carson saying, "Go Avs, dealing with anxiety, so the pod game cheered me up. Where can I find a good Avs hat that doesn't break a poor college student's wallet? Breck Brew hat. That's got the Avs logo."
Well, AJ said he just messaged me, Carson. Email him at aj@thednvr.com, and he's going to get you a hat.
There we go.
Or the Breck Brew hat. There. Everyone gets one last.
No, are we good, boys? Allie, we good here?
I mean,
whatever gets me out of this interaction
I've been on this couch way too long. I feel like I'm on casting couch.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, chat. We're going to get out of here for the night. We appreciate all of y'all. We hope all y'all that came out on the party bus really enjoyed.
All y'all again. Here's this all y'all shit.
I love using the word y'all.
No, but all y'all. We had this conversation. It's so redundant. All you all.
And?
As opposed to some of you all.
Hit that like button.
Again, it's like ATM machine.
Like, subscribe. One last look at the bell.
Oh, God. Turn it off.
Goodbye, chat. Goodbye.
And people said that they liked my jacket. I got it at Ryan got it at the Avs store.
It's 100% dope.
Thank you for all the compliments. Miss you guys. Let's go. Ready for the playoffs. Don't know.
We love you.
Let's go.
Goodbye.